Every year we do absolutely extraordinary things at Miami Country Day School.
It's like super different here.
It's wonderful.
Amazing. The mandala is just like really beautiful. I really like all the colored sands.
It's important that we provide a multitude of experiences. What we can offer children, these will be the things that transform their future.
Mandala no ki gashiti ta hidichin kotesi. Rikpa ya dinru jo ton ta ko chesukune. Ta phanya su jena nyemo tiksum dawo ton kandiyo ne shirp kara tratkati chumru resi.
As the mandala was created throughout the week, it provided this wonderful teaching opportunity.
Yeah, I think they're showing you like a symbol.
They want to teach us to be peaceful and nice.
So the world could be a little better and people are not poor.
No one's fighting anymore.
But you also respect people's ideas. Like, it doesn't matter if they're Christian or Muslim or anything like that.
We welcome anyone from around the world.
I like their robes. I just liked how they look.
I think they make it out of sand because that's like the only thing no one ever uses to make stuff.
That's a very good answer, Jordan.
It's not the differences that define who we are, it's the similarities. And that's where I think the school's commitment to the 4 core values of honor, respect, wisdom, and compassion are so important. Because in essence, they are the things that unite every one of us and define who we are.
This year I have 2 Russians in my classroom. Google Translator actually became my best friend because anytime I needed to communicate with them, I had to use that. I even helped the other students learn some basic words in Russian, such as bathroom and thank you and good job. We even learned how to count in Russian so that they would feel welcome and they would feel part of the classroom. It helps teach them to gain a mutual respect for one another because we're all different, but in a way that we're all similar also.
Kino Sadler represents several organizations. His primary focus is to expand color diversity and economic diversity in independent schools. He's here to shake us up.
I feel that most schools focus more on diversity than inclusivity. And if we flipped it and focused more on inclusivity, on establishing that community, then the diversity will come and it will stay. It's an ongoing, intentional process.
It helps when you expose them to diversity. They learn to accept that this person eats something different from what I do. This person lives a different lifestyle than I do. They see it firsthand, they experience it.
My daughter came home and she was like, "Mommy, this little girl looks like me on the book." And she was just overjoyed because she was able to pick up a book and identify with that.
Our children will be living in a connected world, in a diverse world that has never existed before. We have to do more.
But the coolest part of that was when I went into the classroom, it wasn't just one book. There were tons of books. She felt included. And at the end of the day, she feels beautiful. I am ecstatic about that.
Creating a community, creating a safe space, is knowing that I have a voice, that who I am is embraced. Inclusivity is the community.
I took the kids on an art adventure today. Have you ever heard of David Bowie? Okay, that's David Bowie. Basquiat, that's the Dalai Lama, absolutely. Wow. And my dad was very instrumental in discovering this neighborhood and bringing this neighborhood back to life. So let's walk that way. To open their minds and take them out of the classroom and put them on the streets and let them walk down the street and let them experience what it was like to be a street artist. Putting people in an environment that they're not typically used to, that's what acceptance is all about. And so for me to be going on a tour and walking down the street with a Tibetan monk, I mean, when does that happen? That's what Miami Country Day, that's the experience that they are trying to facilitate. we had a day of have at it, and it was magical.
The art there is really amazing.
Did you guys have fun? And I hope they walked away thinking that they can do anything that's extraordinary.
Miami ke lautan dela ngazul lewan de gala ani be teso kanga ngazul la pe shyamjo mo thong ropa na yon de gala ani ngazul na sosu phaman na jenda o jedan thong sabato joda de dos kala jona na do yon dos.
The first time I saw the monks, I was really happy. When I listen to them chant, it just makes me feel really peaceful and quiet.
After they make mandalas, they dump it into the sea so their wish they did on the mandala can come true.
Everything that's present goes through a transformation. And our goal is to absolutely broaden their perspective. Just imagine this school being a representation of the planet. That would be quite extraordinary.
It goes through the river that goes through the world, so all of our friendly wishes can go all over the world.
The school became the center of our lives here in Miami, and that's what we were looking for.
The face of America is changing, and we are going to see many different flavors and many different colors.
Every single year, you have all of us working together and getting to know everyone better.
Yes! The best gift that you give your child is a great education.
It's awesome.
That's why I love this place.
This is the right school. This is the right education that I want for my kids.